Yeah, like
YouTube
right
is
now,
going
like,
live.
they're
We're
gonna say,
live.
like,
Yay.
oh wow, that
All
was
right.
fast, YouTube.
Someone
Good
like
job.
Justin asking about work.
Hi
related
YouTube.
issues.
Hello. Welcome to Measure Monday. Thank you for your
It'll
patience.
pop up.
While we get everyone
Okay.
up and going, we have Facebook up now.
I think we do. I think
Awesome.
we are actually up and got everybody going.
Way cool, way cool.
Aloha Monday. Welcome to Mentor Me Monday here on Earth Angels, Heaven Sent. This is the third eyes view.
Mhm.
I am Miss Jamaica.
I'm Casey.
And I'm Mary Jo.
Welcome, guys. We're going to take a few minutes, as always, and let a few people pop on.
Yeah.
And
Get us started.
actually, I did forget before we got started to show Nicole the groups that we could share in. Oh, yes. Perfect. Let me do that real quick. Get us shared in a couple of groups so that we get this party started, guys.
Yes. So Miss Casey, while she is sharing our feed in other areas, what do we have going on today?
Okay, I'd like to talk a little bit about astrology and what's going on right now. We're actually in a retrograde with Venus, and that affects our money and our relationships, as I've talked about other times. And that will be coming to a close right after the election, which is November 8th. And the good news is that we're going to get a little relief. God, do we need a little relief, right?
Yes, please. Thank you.
And the relief is going to come with Jupiter going into Sagittarius, which is his home and is happy there. And so Jupiter is about expansion, and as is Sagittarius. So it's happy there. That means that things will lighten up. It will give more people the energy to go forth in those things that they need to do to whatever that may be, whatever you have on your agenda. If you're looking for a new home to purchase, if you're looking for a new apartment, if you're looking for a new job, if you're looking for a new relationship, you know, you can go forward in those things, which the retrograde Venus kind of pulled back, because every time there's a retrograde, it means that you have to reassess and review. So,
All right. So positive changes.
yes,
Yes!
positive changes.
Awesome. We need all of that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I don't know about anybody else out there, but I'm just going to confess right now that this last full moon was
Woo!
very intense for me, and I would love to hear if anybody else experienced that. because
Yeah. What are your full moon
I-
experiences this last time around?
Yeah, this time I'm usually out howling at the moon. Y'all know me. I'm always talking about it. And
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Thank you for tuning in.
Let's see it.
yeah, I was gonna say I can't see that. We're getting a new system down here, guys. We got a beautiful drive board. So, and our sideline psychic, of course, is working behind the scenes here, as always, helping us out. And we can't see the board though, so we're figuring this out. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna try that one. So what I was
Trial and
saying is,
error,
though,
guys,
yes,
trial and
this was
error.
a very intense moon for me. I found my energy levels were different than normal. A lot of reflection. I've been, which explains like what you were just talking about.
Because it's coupled. The full moon was coupled with the Venus retrograde, and Venus retrograde's going all the way until it's a long one. It's a long one.
Yeah.
And because Venus hits money and hits relationships, and relationships, as I said, covers all kinds of
Right.
areas. It
Right.
is from and
Rather
animals
general.
to,
Yeah.
from relationships that are personal, job,
Relationships with yourself.
relationship with yourself, exactly, all of that. And so I can see why it would be intense.
It was the most intense one I've experienced so far in
Yeah.
a while. I really was happy to see it
I just wanted to go into
go.
hibernation.
That's
Like-
what I felt like.
I just wanted to get in bed and not go anywhere.
Okay, I
Good
shared
job.
in a couple of groups. Did I show
Awesome.
you last time how to share? No? Okay. Well, I know we got lots of people that are going to start sharing out there too, and we'll get more people coming on and giving us some questions. But so these are groups that I'm allowed to share, but you got to kind of do it so as to take that and say which one you're spamming. So anything that's highlighted,
I
on
even
there,
found
all
my
of
cat
these are
acting up.
highlighted.
Yes.
So if you like,
He began
click on this
talking
live
more
feed,
and going through
and
the
you can
house
share.
and running and jumping, and I'm going, oh my God, I didn't know
share,
that
and
what was happening astrologically.
Oh.
I would have said, oh my God, he needs to be tranquilized or something's really going on. And
So he's chilled out since though.
well, no, not yet.
No, not yet.
No, it doesn't end until November 8th. It's not the full moon. The full moon goes down, and we're going to have a new
Copy
moon,
and paste.
which is to start new things on November 8th as well. So,
Well, that's a nice lineup.
Yeah.
But
it was more the Venus retrograde.
Okay. So then what happens on November 8th?
Track of everything weird.
What's
Well,
the new thing?
now, I'll remind you again at that time, but the new moon is always to start something new. That's why I said, it'll be an opportunity with
Yes, thank you.
Jupiter going into Sagittarius to start something new that you want to. You're going to feel like you want to go ahead. You're going to feel like things are, oh my God, there's been a great weight off your shoulders, or
Get the momentum going.
absolutely, you'll
Okay.
feel that, and that's going to happen on November 8th.
In November.
We'll
Okay.
have a new moon, and we'll have the Jupiter into Sagittarius at that time. So you're going to feel relieved. You're going to feel
Okay.
relieved.
Yes.
Which is
November
so
8th, hurry on
fabulous
up.
because we do have shifts happening here at Earth Angels. We are going to be transitioning again to another beautiful, wonderful space, and it is happening legitimately the day after the night, like the 8th or the 9th. So I thank you, our guides and our angels, for transitioning us so smoothly right
Yeah.
into and
The perfect time.
the perfect
Right.
time. And I just have to say, Miss Casey shared with us 2 weeks ago the prayer of
Yes.
I ask my guardian angels for the most benevolent
Benevolent.
outcome for our new office space, and may it come easier
And better
and
than
better
expected.
Better and
than-
easier than I expect.
than I expect.
And thank you.
And thank you. And we have been using that as soon as we found out we had to transition. And you guys, it's so beautiful because it just really, the transition is going so smooth. And it's like, wow, this is, it's just
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm glad
absolutely.
you had experience with it, because it's called the most benevolent outcome. And it was given by Tom T. Moore, and he got it from Spirit. And I've been using it for over 10 years, and hundreds of people I've given that out to. I really invite you all to use it. It has to be said aloud. It can't be thought. Why that is, that was the stipulation that Spirit gave. And you don't have to shout it. You can say it softly. But if you say it with intention. Okay? Don't just by route. And just simply say thank you at the end. That's how we'll end it. My guardian angel, I request a most benevolent outcome. State what it is that you desire, and I wish it to be easier and better than I expect. Thank you. Very simple.
Perfect.
Try it, and then let us know how it works.
Yes, please do.
I do have a little theory on this speaking it. I feel that it's, kind of what we talk about so much here is that frequency, right? So there is very much power in our voice. And the
Yes.
frequency that our voice puts out adds oomph to our frequency.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we radiate it.
In
Yeah.
the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. So word is just so important in how we use it.
Yes.
And I really invite you to really think about the words that you use. For instance, when you say, damn it, then what you set up for yourself is for the universe to stop something. Because what does damning do? It puts up a barrier, and you just think of it as water, and then, they put a dam up to stop the water flow, right? Well, it's the same thing that happens in your life. That becomes a proclamation that you're sending out to the universe, and it says, I don't want And you don't even have to name it because all you've said is damn it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
whatever it is, the universe will reply to that. So I just invite you to think about your word. You're absolutely right. It is just powerful and it opens up the throat chakra. Talk about that. We love that.
Okay, I'll talk about that. Yeah, well, it's very true. Is that when we don't speak our truth, when we're not honoring who we are and what we need to speak in our word, energies get stuck in our bodies. We know everything is energy, and it is very important to speak it out loud. And it's the theme of today is giving and receiving, and that is one thing that I get on a daily basis when working with my guides is the reminder of my free will.
Yes.
I'm constantly reminded of the free will and that our guides are there to give us all the guidance that they can. They'll light the path, but they won't interfere unless we ask.
Right.
They won't, unless it's a life-threatening, taking you before you're supposed to go situation. They're not going to interfere in your life, but if we ask, they will 100%
Illuminate the way.
illuminate it and do it.
You're the
was
one that has to
contract.
kick down the door, though.
Yes.
It has to
That
be
was
your
the
ultimate
contract.
choice. Yeah.
Yeah. When we came here and decided to come into this environment, was that we had to ask.
Right.
Because other dimensions and other planets, they don't get the full choice. This was an experiment in Earth. So we just, and as the theme is, receive and what?
And give. So, and that's the thing is we get so into this. It's great to give. We feel great about giving. This,
Right,
at least
right.
I'm guilty. I can only speak for myself. But I did not really fully understand the concept of giving and receiving because it always, like you're taught, I was taught from a young age, it feels better to give.
Right.
It feels better to give.
Yes.
It's so great to give.
Yes.
It's so great, and that is great. I'm not, that was a great way to be raised, to be giving and not selfish and, to do those things. But the reality is, like, it's just as good to receive too. Because when you receive, you're giving somebody else the gift of being able to give to you.
Right. And it's that completion, right?
Right. That
Yeah.
full circle, right? So we're as women, we were talking about that before we came on. I believe as women especially, and in this world, we're just taught that
Over and over.
that we
By the consciousness of not only our parents, but our school systems, our medical systems, everything is that, okay, it'd be really good if you gave your all your time to this or all your energy to this. You become a caretaker.
Right.
And then you forget to replenish yourself, and that is just as necessary to receive,
Yes.
right?
it's just like on the airplane, right? You can't give something you don't have. Put your own oxygen mask on before you can
Right.
That's
Help
right.
somebody
give,
else
right?
put theirs
Right?
on. Yeah.
And receive. You got to be willing to receive before we can give. And we are taught not to do that. Like, that should not be a foreign concept, even to put your mask on before you help your child. But yet we have to drill that into parents, even on an airplane.
Right.
Think about that, because your first reaction is literally to put it on your child. It would be mine. I've thought of, I don't know if anybody
Right.
else has thought this through, but I have thought it through with my kids going, ooh, would I be able, like, that would be my
Right.
first thing. But really the reality is, what's the
couldn't take
truth?
care of
You
them.
couldn't take care of them if you don't. We got to receive.
Exactly.
We got to be willing to receive ourselves
Absolutely.
before we have anything to be able to give. So,
And
yeah.
the idea is that you must, people often will try to give you something, and you'll go, oh, no, I don't really need that.
Right.
And I have plenty of that. Or it doesn't matter what you say, you're actually refusing and putting, this stopgap up. And if you do that, what happens is the universe says, okay, then she doesn't want any more, or he, she or he,
Right.
men do it also. And so you have to open up the door, as you were saying, to receiving. And sometimes that's difficult if it's not a habit.
Right.
If it isn't a way of life for you, then, and I also invite you with the thought that, well, maybe someone wants to give you jewelry or a shirt or a blouse or a sweater, and you think, oh no, I don't really care for that. But just receiving it makes the other person happy, and you've now received it, and maybe somebody else could use this. Maybe it wasn't given to you for your specific need, but wouldn't it be fun to give it to somebody else that maybe needs that?
Absolutely.
And so I just invite you to think about these things a little bit so that you open up the door to receiving as well as giving.
Yes.
And while we're talking about that, as you were talking, I just got this big reminder that the work we do here, the work you see us doing, this is because we're open to receiving.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because we become open. And that's the thing, is that what we do is not really special from anybody else. You guys, all of us have the ability to do this, to connect to source.
Yes.
But we have to be open to receiving. So it's so beautiful even to think about.
Well, think not only, but in teaching them how. Because sometimes people are new to this and they get a little frightened, don't you think?
Right. That
And
yes.
not everybody is as intuitive as quickly
Right.
as maybe us.
Right.
And they go, how in the world? I remember I had always had my intuition, but I didn't know how to use it. I didn't depend on that. I was a more mental person, so if it wasn't scientifically, and I absolutely didn't know how to use it. It wasn't until I got really deeply into my spiritual work that I began to play with it. So if you feel, any of you out there, that you just don't know what the first thing to do, we invite you to just ask us.
Yes.
And we'll be happy to give you some tips on how to do
Well, and that's what our Monday show is, Mentor Me Monday. Just ask.
Yep. Yeah, ask, guys. Anybody's got any questions on the Mentor Me Monday? And of course, as always, I see we have a few people starting to jump in and join us. Welcome everybody that's
Alexi
coming on.
Marie and Tarot Trees on there.
Oh, hi guys!
Yes.
Welcome back to the big repeat offenders. We love it.
Yes.
So guys, like always, if you like, follow, and share, and would like to get a reading, we have our normal exchange to speaking of giving and receiving.
Right.
Like we were speaking of just now. Again, something we teach so much about is the importance of the giving and receiving. And us doing this work does take energy, like we're talking about.
Right.
And so we do ask for an exchange, but we have a very unique system that we do here at Earth Angels, trying to leave it open for everybody that would like to participate during the show times. If you share us in different groups, you can get different questions, and it's all listed in our info. But the best, funnest way to get on there is our VIP list.
Woo, VIP.
Yeah. And that adds you to the very top of the list, no matter where we're at in the list. That gets you over to you get in line first.
Yes.
And that is through our PayPal account, just the VIP through the PayPal account there. And if you could just let us know, we have our beautiful sideline psychic working behind the scenes here for us, helping us with trying to filter the questions and assisting anybody that we can't see the questions. So if you can just let her know or us know in the comments that you shared and how many groups, that will get you added to the list, and let us know that you do the PayPal. You don't have to list the amount of the PayPal, just that you did the PayPal. We verify those either way. We add you to the list, and then we'll let you guys know where you're at on the list, and we get started that way with doing our reads. And then, of course, like Miss Mary Jo was just saying, today is Mentor Me Monday, which any Mentor Me questions, if anybody's wondering, what does that mean? It means if you're wanting a personal read, if you're wanting us to pull cards for you and you want us to specifically talk to you, then that would be considered a reading. Right. And you would do the shares or the PayPal and get on the list that way for those. If you have just a general question about, what are some recommendations for meditation or
Right.
what
Or
are-
where
what
do
is
I
the-
start by how, how can I get more open to receive?
right, things like that would be a mentoring.
Yeah.
So we have Carrie Ann, thank you so much for sharing. If you could just let us know how many groups you shared in, we will get you added to the list and get your question in, hun.
Yes.
And Miss Carrie Ann, is definitely one of our repeat offenders.
Yes, she
And welcome back,
is.
love.
Thank you.
Yes, we really appreciate you guys being on here. And
Alexi Marie says, beautiful and attractive table setup. Bless you, beautiful woman.
oh, thank you.
Carrie Ann would like a reading.
Okay,
Awesome.
and just a general reading.
It doesn't say, so I would.
Okay, did
No
you?
question.
So we need to know how many groups you shared in, and if you have a specific question, Carrie Ann, and we will get that going for you. And then I see a few more people are starting to add on because I know this is when we start sharing our feed starts coming up. So I will repeat really quick for anybody that's joining us. We have our beautiful energy exchange going so that anybody that would like to participate can. If you have a mentor me question, that would be anything that's just a general question, nothing specific for you. That would be a mentor me question. Those you can just pop in and ask. If you would like a reading, we do ask for energy exchange, and that can either be through sharing in different groups or through the PayPal and letting us know in the groups. And 1 second here, we have a question.
Okay, I have a question from a viewer. It says, my sister just texted me that my niece was attacked at college by a guy that she didn't know. So scary. Please send love and light her way.
Oh, God, absolutely.
Absolutely, we
yes.
will 100% do that for you. What was her name?
Amy.
For
Amy.
Amy.
I am so sorry that
Yeah.
your niece had to experience that, but it sounds like
Ooh.
thank goodness that she is okay. And
And tell her about the NBO.
yes,
Tell your niece about saying the little prayer to her guardian angel.
the most benevolent outcome for this situation, for her healing, and for everybody involved.
Safety.
For everybody's safety, absolutely. For everybody's safety.
Yes.
And may it be easier and better than she expects. And just say thank you. But she has to say it.
Yeah.
But we are definitely sending her love and light as well to the situation. I
Yes.
do like that you brought that up, kind of, because that is something that I'm always, I always send to situations, but not to people specific unless they ask me. I don't.
Well, there is something that you can say for other people. That one is specifically for you, and it's called a benevolent prayer. And you just simply say, to any and all beings, I ask for help or good health or safety or whatever it is for my friend or my friend's friend, whoever it is, and then you name them and just say thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
It's the same.
I love that's what I was trying to get. Is I leave it very general because I feel
Yes.
like I don't know what the best outcome is for anybody.
Yeah.
But I know that our angels and our guides and creator knows, and if we do it that way, I feel like that's the best way to the best highest situation for the everybody involved.
Yes, and again, you're asking, you're doing the asking, in other
Right.
words, which is important because that's how this planet is set up.
We'll be open to receiving it too. Once we ask, I just got a
Yes.
really loud, we're great at asking in prayers for stuff. And then, like you were just saying, then putting the dam up, and then we don't receive. So being open, just stay open to the possibilities of what can come in from that too. So
Yes. Which actually, perfect segue. Miss Carrie Ann has a general reading about feeling blocked.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, poor girl. But that's kind of the way this whole moon and planet situation happened.
that's a beautiful truth right there. I think that definitely is something I can say I have personally experienced in this last moon cycle.
Yes.
I think I could. I wouldn't say I would describe it as blocked, but I could see how that energy could be described as blocked, if that makes sense. I wouldn't describe it that way.
Yeah, like I
but
said, I just wanted to.
it was very heavy feeling to me.
hunker
So
down and hibernate.
yeah.
Well, my suggestion, and any time that you feel blocked, is just take a few minutes and just simply sit quietly and go to gratitude for anything and everything. I don't care how small it is. For the trees outside, for the flowers outside, for the rain, and just keep building on gratitude, because the gratitude helps your whole being to release that feeling of, oh my God, everything is so heavy, you know? And so you can, I have food at my table, I have a car to drive, whatever it is, just keep building on that, because gratitude will lift your spirits, and that's how spirit can talk to you. It can't get through if it's too heavy. If you are blocked, that energy is very heavy. And I just really invite you to go to the gratitude, because we've all experienced
Oh yeah.
the, oh my God, the miracles that can come from just gratitude.
The frequency of gratitude. Speaking of frequency, when we are in that frequency, you can't have an attitude when you have gratitude.
Right.
That's right.
It's impossible.
Right.
It's absolutely
Yes.
impossible.
When you have
Gratitude, right? And it's the frequency. So when you can't put out attitude frequency, you're putting out the gratitude. It's all about that
Yeah.
shift, right?
So I would
Exactly.
really invite you to do that
Yes.
as a first step, and then see if that doesn't help, because I've had such miracles happen just with that one thing. I went down the street and just thanked that I had trees in my area. And then I went to an Arby's and had a sandwich, and I sat down and I said, oh my God, I'm in a window that has trees, beautiful pink and yellow trees. I mean, you will begin to just shift. And in 2 days, I had a miracle come through. I had a miracle come through.
Yep. That's simple. So you're just
Yeah.
shifting that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just 2
Do you want
days.
to go next? You want me to go next?
I want you to
I think
go
I
next.
need to, and you close.
Yeah,
That's so
I
funny
think
you
I'm
feel
the
that, 'cause
closer
that's
in
the
this
closer.
one.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be the closer in this one. So I was definitely guided to Michael for you right away, which
Yes.
I know you watched
Totally
Carrie, I
makes
was just
sense.
telling you that Michael's with you. A lot of blue. He is blue, and you're being guided right now to shield yourself. Okay, so as soon as I got this card, I was instantly brought back to what I've done over the past few days. And so that, and I know I'm being guided, this is, for you too, is I asked my angels and my archangels to come in when I was feeling this heaviness and this stuff. And I rested and I said, guys, I give this up to you. Wrap me in your light.
Yes.
Wrap me in your light. And I'm telling you, I had Michael, I went to sleep a couple of times with Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel standing over me, doing work over me with all of this shift. And that's how I shielded myself. And you're just being guided and again reminded to ask for
Yes.
assistance and be open to receiving. And that blockage that feeling of blockage, because that's the thing, is we can never truly be blocked. There's no way to, energy never will stop anything. It'll go around it and it can become static.
That's how it gets static and scattered.
Static
Yeah.
and feel funky, but it won't block you. But anyway, that heaviness will go away if you just ask your angels to come in and help you to release it and let them do it. And for me, I literally have to just go to bed sometimes and be like, "Oop, I'm done.
Yes.
I give, I surrender, you do your work, thank you." And I do. And I felt better. I received the message really clear. As soon as this moon passes, you'll feel better. I stayed in bed until the moon passed. And as soon as it was over, everything was wonderful. And I came into a different frequency myself. And I think that's just part of what's happening in this shift period. So you have our love and light being sent to you to assist you with this, though.
Absolutely.
But ask those guides because they got you, girl.
Which is
Your
perfect
angels.
because Miss Casey chose a card. I just saw.
Yeah, from my Zen deck. And what it was is meditate, live simply, work with integrity, become compassion. This is the way.
There's that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Which is great because that goes into my card as well. From the wisdom deck, it says, I treat myself with unconditional love. I feel my heart opening and I know that there is room in there for me.
Yes.
Girl, yeah.
Beautiful.
So
Love it.
open up, be willing to receive, ask from
Yes.
assistance and doing some cleansing. And I did get it really loud. You might want to try doing some sea salt baths and
Sea
some
salt
sea
baths.
salt. If you can't do a bath, do your feet in some sea salt right now.
Absolutely.
Some essential oils are always a beautiful way to assist in,
Woo,
in
like
relaxing.
lavender.
We're using our oils like crazy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right
We're-
now.
We're oil hounds, guys.
Yeah.
Which you can get in our
And our shop, you can
Yes.
go visit our shop. Where this week we'll be listing all our new fun stuff that we're
Yes.
doing right now. And
Which kind of a sneak peek back
A
there, if
sneak
you can
peek,
see.
we're going to be offering some goodie bags with some
Maybe
jewelry.
put your hand like behind the.
So they can see a little better what.
There you go.
Some beautiful jewelry
Yes.
here. And some chakra sprays and different essential oil lotions and potions. So keep lots of fun, guys. You gotta go over to our shop and check it out. All right, so guys, like, share, get on the list. Thank you so much, Carrie Ann. I hope that helps you out with everything too.
Yes.
Yes, she did. She said, "Thank you, ladies. OMG, I ran out of Epsom salts, just about to have a salt bath." Well,
See?
Go get in your kitchen.
yeah. Kitchen salt, even. Yeah,
Do
go get
it.
Mrs. Not Mrs. Dash, but who was I just
Oh
thinking
my
of?
goodness.
The Morton
Not Mrs.
salt
Dash.
lady.
That's a Morton. Mrs. Morton is who I was thinking of. But go get Mrs. Morton if you have to.
Yeah, I was on Facebook earlier today, and there was a costume put together, and it was the Morton Salt Girl.
Uh-huh.
oh, cute.
Said a salty bleep.
All right, we got any questions going out there, guys? Come on, I know somebody's got to mention me question.
Actually, I do.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
Why am I continuously anxious in my relationship with Greg? Well, that's not a mentor question.
That would be a
Sorry.
personal question that we would be happy to answer. You can either go to the PayPal and donate and let us
Yes.
know, or you can share in 3, 6, or 9 different groups and let us know how many groups you share in, and we will be happy to add you to the list and do a reading for you, sweetie. Like we were just explaining, we do talk very much about the energy exchange. It is very important. We do. It does take a lot of our energy to be here doing this work, and we're happy to do it. And that's why we have created the unique exchange that we have. But we do ask for exchange in return for the work. So,
Energy go. What is it?
energy go. I don't know.
Energy goes
Where
where
intention flows.
Flows, yes.
Energy
Where
goes
our
where
flow
intention
goes, Joe. Let's see if we have.
So what you want to talk about? Like giving, what is it? Giving and receiving? Like how?
Giving
like
and
more about that?
receiving.
I guess.
Yes. Yeah, we have a few more people popping on.
Yeah.
So, hello, ladies. We have Cynthia, Cassandra, and Carla. Hello.
Hi guys, welcome. So we'll share real quick since we do. I see this is how we know when shares are starting to happen because we start getting more and more people popping
Yeah.
on and we start seeing them. So I am going to highlight really quick how to get on the list to get a reading because we are on here for 2 hours. We come on at 12 to 2. We get our list going. And we will finish the list if you're on the list, but we do cut it off at a certain point. So
Yes.
you want to be sure to get on the list. In order to get on our list and receive a reading today, you can donate to our PayPal or you can share. The cool thing and the way we do our readings that's different than most people is we don't do it by the card or, 1, 2, or 3 cards. We actually do it by the question. Anybody that's repeat offenders and have seen us before, the reason we do that is we can't just draw one card. Usually it doesn't work that way for us. If you have a question, it's usually
Chiming in.
Right.
We all chime in.
We all
Yes.
chime in, and it's so we don't do it by the card. We do it by the question. We answer your question when we feel that it's fully answered. Then it's completely answered at that point. So that's why we do it by the question, and we do have a unique exchange, like I said, so that everybody is welcome to participate. There's nobody that will be turned away. until, of course, our list gets to a certain point. We do have that cutoff point.
Yes.
Anybody that does PayPal is VIP and always gets done first and is added and taken care of. And we always take our VIPs until the end of the fee.
Yes.
Any
So
questions?
share.
And
Yes.
ask,
And then
ask.
again, don't forget to like and follow the page as well. We are also over on YouTube, so you guys can head over there and like and follow as well. That way you guys get all of our updates, our contests, new things that we add to the shop, new services we add, all sorts of good stuff.
All the goodies that are coming.
Yes.
And of course, our services are available anytime for the one-on-one stuff, guys.
Yes.
Which,
Anytime.
of course, we always recommend. That's the best way to get with us and to really get the
Well,
full
and that
attention.
way, absolutely, you get our full attention and
It
kind of a
becomes-
more in-depth.
and personal.
Yes.
Absolutely. We were talking about that. We can, it's always fun on here. We love keeping it light and working with the spirits and the guides.
Right.
But, it's fun when we do the one-on-one work too, because we really can get very personal and in-depth. And I like doing it because I feel like we get to do more clearing work when we do that. Like we get to get into this, like, well, what's really the core? Like, this is great little advice and little, like, I kind of see these as like your guides just giving you little nudges along the way. And when we book a private session with any of us, it's more like getting down to the potato and the meat and the carrots of the. Is that or no to the meat
To the meat.
meat
of the
is,
stew,
yes,
yeah.
down to the meat of the matter. And so I'm a vegetarian, you know what I mean, all right? So, but it's like, we can do a little more assistance one-on-one that's
Right.
not really available in this setting. So definitely recommended for anybody that's, needing that, because I even need it, from time to time. I love that we have each other to bounce off of.
Yes.
And we even booked with, we booked with a medium a couple days ago, which was really fun.
Yeah.
Because, it's kind of like you can't see the forest through the trees, it's like sometimes it's interesting. Like they can get different messages that I am not getting because sometimes I don't want to hear it, right?
Well, and yeah.
So they can
Well,
tell
too,
Resistance.
sometimes a
Right.
muse can inspire others, but not themselves.
Right, exactly, yeah. So yeah. It's all good stuff.
Resistance.
Donna,
Miss
hi
Donna.
Donna.
Hello again. Thank you.
She shared. I'm not sure if she has a general or.
Okay,
I'm
Miss
waiting for her
Donna.
response.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just waiting for your response, Miss Donna, on if it's general or how many you shared, so we can get a reading going for you. Another repeat offender, right? Is this Miss Donna?
Yes.
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 Okay. Yay! Welcome back.
All right. Oh, and Erica. Hello, Miss Erica.
And I'm going to send a shout out to our sideline psychic here. If y'all are wondering what
yeah.
these beautiful little paddles are.
Yeah,
So-
we're not using them.
I know. I was just thinking about that. That's why I was like, okay. So we have a tendency to talk over each other, as some of you may know. So we're trying this out as our new thing to not get so excited, because we get so excited about our work and we want to
Be a little mindful.
be more mindful of that. And so when you see us waving this at each other, we're sending our love to you and to each other that we are still talking.
With love.
Oh,
By
with
the
love.
way.
Yeah. Or I would like to talk now. But we'll see how that goes over, because you see the two of us are still holding it in talking at the same time.
But it's practice,
So we're practicing.
Yes.
right?
So, you know
So
how
we're
you
all
guys can help
practicing.
us? If we're not being mindful of it, can you start sending us the hearts?
Oh,
And we'll see
yes.
hearts pop up and we'll be reminded.
Yeah.
Jamaica, that is such a great idea.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Sideline psychic even made one for herself.
Well, we right?
We
We
are
do not expect from others that we won't do for ourselves.
See how good she is?
Right. So I know somebody out there's got some what's a reading. We're waiting to hear back from Donna. I know we got a couple other people that are sharing, because I see more people hopping on. So you guys let us
Yes.
know how many groups you're sharing in, or if you did the PayPal, either one. PayPal gets to the VIP as always, and 3 shares is 1 question, 6 shares is 2 questions, and 9 shares is 3 questions.
I still haven't gotten
Or
an
5,
answer
10,
back
and
from
15.
Donna.
Miss Donna,
Miss
are you still with
Donna.
us?
She is so cute, though. She says, beautiful idea. Donna.
You should do a special Halloween show.
Right.
Oh, and
Who
Miss
would like a
Cynthia
pop-up
just made
Halloween
a
show?
donation.
Oh, Miss
She's
Cynthia.
such. Yeah. I've got to check.
All right. We've got everybody. Our sideline psychic is sorting out the details, but behind the scenes, she's an amazing woman.
She is.
It's true. We are so grateful
Thank
and
you.
blessed to
I
have
love you
her
guys.
working on our sidelines.
Donna says she posted her question. Let me go back and find it.
All right, Miss Donna, we're looking for your question.
I found it.
Oh,
Yay.
okay.
Woo!
Go.
All right, Miss Donna,
Got
this is
her.
for you, and then Cynthia, you are next, Miss VIP. We can send over our question to Miss Nicole at our sideline psychic while we're talking to Miss Donna.
Miss Donna
Yes.
says, trying to declutter my mind and life. How best to go about this?
Okay.
That's a good question.
That was a great
I think a lot of us have that.
I know.
That's the energy we're talking about right now, right? Like this really is the
Absolutely.
time of review
Don't you
and it's clear.
Oh, you got it?
Yep, yep. Time to review the declutter.
Well, clutter usually is because you're not focused. Clutter happens when you get so many projects going and you just feel, oh, I don't like where that's going. You want more action. You want something to happen. And sometimes that is not when you get so cluttered, it means that you're wanting to move, you want to be in control of the situation and you want a certain result at that time. When actually the thing is sometimes you just have to sit back, release it to a higher power and know that the right thing is going to happen at the right time. So the first thing you do is organization. If you are cluttered, let's get things organized. If you have papers all over, put them in some kind of an order. If you have things in the kitchen that are all over the place, get them in order. You will feel better when there is order in your life. And wherever it is that you feel that this clutter is, it's just that you're holding on. You're afraid to let go of things. Many times that's it. It's just that you don't have a belief that you can replace things. And if you have that belief, then you're going to hold on to stuff. And that creates clutter because it's just there and it needs to go to someone else or get rid of. And so that you can have the freedom of choices that you can see. When you are cluttered, you don't see your choices. Okay? So I would invite you to get organized, number one. Even if it's in a drawer, organize your drawers, organize whatever it is, you'll feel so much better. And then the other thing is to release and let go of what you feel afraid to let go of.
Absolutely.
Okay, what did you pick up?
Yes. Well, I was instantly guided to Gabriel, and I love what you just shared, the organization, because as you were sharing that, I was seeing pen and paper. So I was seeing like writing, like that right now is a good item to get organized. Write down your priorities. What are the priorities really? What really are your priorities right now? And then the two cards that came up for you were sensitivity, okay, and prosperity.
Wow.
So what I got though for you with these two, right? Like two whoop, what? What are you talking? What? But here's what your guides have for you on this, honey. I'm seeing that you're really sensitive to this stuff like Casey's talking about. You are cluttered. You are emotionally attached to material items, not in it's all about the money, but in the all about it's the sentimental value to it that you have to it, that you're holding on to these things because you feel like if you let go of these things, you will lose that feeling that you have attached to that sentimental item. and you're being at this time, it's blocking your flow of abundance. It's blocking your flow of releasing the past, releasing these things that are no longer serving you. It's okay to release these things and take the good and take the memories and know that you don't have to hold on to those necessarily, those items. And then it was interesting because I actually got shown taking pictures, like use your cell phone to take pictures of some of these items. I don't know what they are that you're even talking about, but that's what I was guys like. You can use pictures nowadays to hold on to the memories of these things if you're afraid of the visual going away, but you don't want to hold on to all this clutter of stuff anymore. Take some pictures of it. Make yourself a little scrapbook of the things if that's what you need to hold on to the memories, but know that those memories don't lie in those items.
Right.
They're not in it. Those memories are here. They're here with you. Okay, they're with you. And if you need a visual, do the pictures. But in doing that, you are going to create prosperity for yourself and abundance. When you release this stuff that's
Yes.
not serving you, you are going to get an amazing amount of abundance come through in not necessarily a monetary. This does not mean a monetary, but this means in a healing and an emotional
forms,
healing
yeah.
and a more spiritual growth. And it could be monetary too. Not saying it's not, but expect it in all forms. All forms of abundance.
Absolutely. The energy is blocked to receiving new things because you don't have any space. You're not making a space for it. And so just invite you to really let go. As I said, the thing, as you're saying, that it's sentimental value. And belief behind that is it'll never be replaced. And that's not true because you stop something from flowing and you can't be replacing it if you're blocking it. I also, the thought comes to me about look at the people that in the Panhandle that have that horrible Hurricane Michael. Well, if you don't let go of things, spirit can cause something to come and wipe it out, and then you have to start all over. You have no choice. Why not make a choice now in what you can let go of and open up the door to what can come? New things, new adventures. And not
Out
be
with the old
afraid.
and with the new.
And girl, let me tell you, it feels good. I had a 2-car garage, 4-bedroom house about 10 years ago that was filled to the rim with not only my stuff, but my grandmother's stuff who I carried for. All I got left is her cedar chest behind us now. That's it. I got rid of everything else because